One moment you're fine. The next, your heart's racing, fists clenched, mind spiraling, a careless comment, a delayed message, a look you didn't expect. And suddenly, it's chaos inside. The worst part? It's not even what happened. It's how your mind reacted to it. Most people think calm is a personality trait, but it's not. It's a skill, a muscle, and if you don't train it, your impulses will. That's what happened to Thomas, a man whose life looked stable, but who crumbled under silence. He buried stress, ignored the pressure, smiled through discomfort, until one night it all exploded. But here's where the story turns. One unexpected video, one ancient idea, and for the first time, Thomas realized something no one had ever told him. You can't always control what happens, but you can train how you respond. He didn't need perfection. He needed principles, and Stoicism gave him that. It didn't erase the chaos. It gave him tools to stand tall within it. In this video, you'll learn how to train your mind to stay calm, without needing perfect conditions, other people to behave, or the world to make sense. You'll walk away with practical mental skills rooted in Stoic philosophy, the same tools that helped Thomas, one moment at a time, rebuild control from the inside out. Welcome to Stoic Philosophy Daily, where your story matters. Share your experience or your biggest struggle below. Every comment you leave is a gift. Here, your voice matters. We read with care, answer with heart, and treat your journey as part of our own. This is more than a channel. It's a circle of strength. Now ask yourself this: if calm was something you could build, not wait for, what would change in your life? Let's find out together. 1. Tame the wild horse of the mind. You've felt it before. One moment you're steady, and the next, your own mind ambushes you. A careless email mistake, a sharp comment, or a petty driver cuts you off, and boom, your peace evaporates, replaced by spirals of self-judgment, imaginary comebacks, and a sudden storm of overthinking. It's like riding a wild horse. Left untrained, your mind charges toward every imagined threat, dragging you into rage, shame, and anxiety. But here's what most people never realize. The mind isn't trying to hurt you. It's trying to protect you, just in the wrong way. That racing thought, it's your brain scanning for danger. That overreaction, it's your emotional memory kicking in from past wounds. What was once a survival instinct has now become self-sabotage. And here's the truth: if you don't hold the reins, your mind will run your life straight into the mud. The Stoics knew this. Epictetus said, "It's not things themselves that disturb us, but our interpretation of them." Your mind isn't reacting to reality. It's responding to the story you told yourself about it. Picture this: someone says, "You could have done better." That phrase alone is just sound. But if you've been burned by criticism before, your brain instantly pulls up a file of past failures. Suddenly, your heart races, your thoughts spiral, not because of the words, but because the forge of your mind reheats old emotional metal. Unless you cool it down with awareness, it reshapes you in the wrong direction. Try this. Next time something triggers you, do 3 things. 1. Pause for 3 seconds. Breathe. Let your rational mind catch up. This is how the forge cools before the hammer strikes. 2. Reframe the story. Say out loud, "I choose not to give this my energy." You're rewriting the blueprint. 3rd, activate observer mode. Watch yourself like a character in a film. Ask, what would the calmest, strongest version of me do right now? And don't expect perfection. You'll mess up. But every time you pause instead of reacting, you reclaim a piece of yourself. Calm isn't silence. It's self-command in noise. It's the difference between being shaped by the fire or learning to shape within it. At Stoic Daily, we believe the reins are already in your hands. you need to remember to pull them. Comment below. What triggers your mind the most, and how do you plan to respond next time? 2. Anger is a hijacker, not a leader. You're sitting at dinner. Someone says something small, maybe a joke that hits too close. You smile on the outside, but inside, your chest tightens. Blood rushes. Words stack up in your throat. You were calm, then suddenly, you're not. That's how anger works. It doesn't knock. It kicks the door open and grabs the wheel. It's fast, it's loud, and it's convincing. Anger tells you that lashing out will make things right. The saying, "What's on your mind," will restore your power. But here's the truth, it's a trap. Because while anger makes you feel strong in the moment, it often leaves you weaker afterward. 1 second of reaction can destroy years of respect. Look at Will Smith. His entire career was built on discipline, craft, and legacy. But one joke, one trigger, and the wheel was gone. Anger hit the gas. His image crashed. That moment wasn't about justice, it was about losing self-command. As Seneca warned, the one who angers you conquers you. Let's get practical. Neuroscientists found that the chemical life of anger is about 90 seconds. That's it. If you let the emotion rise without feeding it, without replaying the insult or fueling the flame, it passes. Try this. Next time your chest tightens and your jaw locks, stop. Count 90 seconds. Feel your fists, then unclench them. Get up. Move. Let your body shake the static loose. Motion helps emotion dissolve. Then ask, will this matter in a week? If the answer is no, you've just saved your peace. If the answer is yes, even more reason to respond with clarity, not combustion. Anger is physical, but your response is philosophical. It's not about suppression, it's about steering. Stoics didn't aim to be emotionless. They aimed to be unshakable. At Stoic Daily, we believe calm isn't weakness, it's a strategy. Comment below. What's one moment where anger stole your control, and what would you do differently now? 3. Calm is not weakness, it is command. Calm has never belonged to the timid. It belongs to those who can stand in the middle of chaos without losing themselves. Picture a battlefield. The ground trembles under running feet. Shouts collide with steel. Panic spreads faster than orders. Most move on instinct, loud, rushed, desperate to survive. And then there is one figure who does not hurry. He moves slowly, deliberately. His breath stays even. His eyes remain clear. While others react, he observes. While others shout, he calculates. When he acts, it is not fueled by fear or ego, but by precision and a focused mind. That is the one who earns respect, not because he dominates the noise, but because he is not owned by it. Calm does not restrain him. It directs him. It sharpens him. Now look at the world today. Loud voices are mistaken for authority. Aggression is sold as confidence. Losing control is framed as strength. But Stoicism asks a harder question. What if real power is the ability to remain steady when everything around you is shaking? Marcus Aurelius understood this when he wrote, "The best answer to anger is silence." Not because silence is passive, but because it keeps the reins in your hands. Staying calm does not mean you feel nothing. It means you refuse to let emotion hijack your judgment. It is restraint, not suppression. Observation, not avoidance. Modern thinkers echo the same truth. True leaders are not the loudest in the room. They are the ones who stay composed when tension rises, who think clearly while others unravel, whether in a boardroom or at the kitchen table. Picture this. You are negotiating with your landlord. The conversation tightens. Defensiveness creeps in. Your instinct urges you to interrupt, raise your voice, and prove your point. But instead, you pause. You speak firmly and slowly, without any heat. In that moment, you don't lose ground. You gain authority. Calm reframes the power dynamic. You are no longer reacting, you are directing. Train this kind of calm deliberately. When tension spikes, take a strategic pause. A few seconds of silence often carry more weight than a long explanation. Slow your speech. Calm has its own volume. And hold the stoic gaze. Not cold, not hostile, just steady. When provocation meets composure, the aggressor loses leverage. They expected emotion. They met control. That silent warrior moving through chaos is not harmless. He is dangerous in the best sense of the word. Calm is a strategy. Calm is power. Calm is what separates those who react from those who lead. Master it, and even when the ground shakes, you remain standing. At Stoic Daily, we believe calm is not retreat. It is a command. Comment below. Where in your life would calm give you back your authority? 4. Life isn't fair, rise anyway. Let's be honest. Life doesn't hand out justice. It throws curveballs. You give your all. Someone else cuts corners. You wait for your turn. They skip the line. You speak with integrity. They lie and still get ahead. And part of you wants to scream, "It's not fair." But here's what the Stoics knew. Fairness isn't promised. Reaction is a choice. The world won't always honor your efforts, but your mind can. That's where peace begins. And this isn't just philosophy, it's survival. Because the moment you tie your self-worth to the fairness of life, you become a hostage to chaos. Think of life as a stormy sea. Some people curse the waves, others learn to sail. Marta chose to sail. 10 years loyal to her job, never late, always prepared. However, when a promotion became available, it went to someone newer, connected, but not qualified. She felt invisible, betrayed, and yet she didn't sink. She shifted. She remembered what Epictetus wrote. Do not seek for things to happen the way you want them to. Rather, want them to happen the way they do, and your life will go smoothly. At first, it stung like being hit in the chest while already holding your breath, but she didn't fight the wave. She let it pass. Then it paddled in a new direction. She didn't ask life to be different. She decided to be different in the face of it. Left the company, found one that valued her. Now she leads, mentors, thrives, not because life got fair, but because she stopped waiting for it to be. Try this. For just one day, run the no complaint challenge. No blaming traffic, no resenting your boss, no cursing the rain. Just observe, adjust, breathe. At first, your mind will itch to react. That itch, it's the ego asking for control. But as you practice, the noise softens. Your attention shifts from why me to what now. And if that feels too hard, imagine this, a Stoic GPS. Turn right, your boss was unfair. Continue forward, don't let it ruin your focus. You can't change the terrain, but you can follow a calmer route through it. Or picture a furnace. You can throw resentment in and let it burn you from within. Or you can let it power a quieter strength, one that fuels focus, not fury. Life won't always be just, but your response can always be strong. And in a world built on reaction, that strength makes you rare. At Stoic Daily, we believe calm begins the moment you stop arguing with reality. What's one moment in your life that felt unfair, and how did you rise anyway? Share your story below. This circle exists to grow through it together. 5. Calm is always a choice. Have you noticed this strange moment? Everything is quiet, nothing is wrong, and then your mind gets suspicious. This feels too calm. I must have forgotten something. Something bad is coming. In seconds, peace collapses into anxiety, not because danger arrived, but because your mind didn't trust the calm. Most people think calm is a reward. They believe it only shows up when traffic flows, people behave, and plans go smoothly. Calm becomes conditional, but that's exactly why it's fragile. The Stoics understood something deeper. Calm is not permission granted by the world. It is a decision made from within. Seneca put it plainly: the more power something has over you, the weaker you are in front of it. He didn't say this from comfort. He lived through exile, betrayal, and political danger, and still he chose steadiness. Again and again, think of calm like an inner switch, not an emotional accident. Seneca didn't wait to feel composed. He acted composed first. Modern psychology calls this emotional regulation. But don't be fooled. It's not a trait you're born with. It's trained. That friend who never explodes, who stays grounded while others unravel, didn't get lucky. They practiced choosing response over reaction long before it became easy. This is where preparation changes everything. Try this. Decide in advance how you want to respond when tension arises. Not during the storm, before it. That's your emotional plan B. When someone pushes your buttons, your nervous system will want to react. However, your plan provides a solid foundation to step into. You don't improvise under pressure. You execute. Create a personal calm zone you can return to when things get loud. It doesn't have to look spiritual or dramatic. A walk, a song, writing a few honest lines, a pause where you remind yourself, I can be part of the problem or part of the solution. The moment you choose calm, the body follows. The breath slows. The thoughts soften. Control returns. Your mind will always try to pull you into noise, worry, and imagined futures. But only you decide whether you chase those thoughts or plant your feet. Calm is always available, and the more often you choose it, the faster you return to it. That's freedom. At Stoic Daily, we believe calmness is not a sign of weakness. It's mastery. Comment below. When was the last time you chose peace instead of reaction, and what changed because of it? 6. You are what you choose to become. Life doesn't ask for permission when it delivers pain. It doesn't explain itself when it takes things away. People betray you, careers collapse, doors slam without warning, and yet, through all of it, there remains one thing that can't be taken: your response. That's the line between the person who drowns and the one who rises. Epictetus said, "You cannot choose what happens to you, but you can choose how you respond." And it's in that space, in the gap between chaos and choice, where strength is born, not in comfort, not in applause, but in the unseen moment where you refuse to fold. Take Brian L. Betty Oliver, born with degenerative muscle atrophy, living life from a wheelchair, and still, he didn't become a victim of the diagnosis. He became the author of a story no one saw coming. With a camera and creativity, he turned limitation into legacy, not by erasing his pain, but by choosing to create from within it. You may not be on stage, millions may not watch you, but right now, you face your own version of collapse. Maybe it's heartbreak, a betrayal, a failure you can't forget, and your mind keeps replaying it like a broken loop, asking, why me? Here's the shift. Don't ask why me. Ask, what now? Instead of labeling the moment as a tragedy, treat it like a turning point. Grab a pen, write 3 things you can still control: your breath, your next word, your next step. Each one pulls you out of victimhood and back into authorship, because you're not the story others write about you. You're the one holding the pen, even when you're shaking, even when the ink runs dry. So next time life strips something away, remember this: the world can take your comfort, but it cannot take your courage unless you give it away. And the moment you say, this will shape me, not shatter me, you become the kind of person no loss can define. At Stoic Daily, we believe that your power begins not when life goes your way, but when you rise despite it. Share your story below. What did you choose to do when life tried to break you? 7. Master your breath. Master your mind. the breath. So ordinary we forget it, so powerful we underestimate it. But here's the truth. How you breathe is how you live. When your breath is short, shallow, and frantic, so is your thinking. You panic over emails. You explode over traffic. You spiral in conversations that don't even matter. But when your breath is slow, deep, and intentional, your mind follows. Your nervous system softens, your judgment is clear, and you regain the throne inside your own head. Patrick McKeown, author of The Oxygen Advantage, explains it best. Most people breathe like they're under attack, fast and high in the chest. But here's the twist. It's not the threat that triggers the panic, it's your breath that tells your body there's a threat, even if the only danger is a notification or an awkward silence. Marcus Aurelius was aware of this long before neuroscience confirmed it. If you are troubled by something external, he wrote, it is not the thing itself that disturbs you, but your judgment of it. And breath is how you reset that judgment. It's the manual override when the system goes haywire. Jefferson Fisher, a trial lawyer and expert in emotional control, gave this advice. When under pressure, pause, breathe, then speak. He trains clients to do this in courtrooms where one wrong tone can flip a case. The power isn't just in what you say, but how calmly you say it. Try this. Next time your chest tightens and your mind races, inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7, exhale for 8. Do it for 4 rounds. That's the 4-7-8 technique. It's not spiritual fluff, it's nervous system science, and it works. Or even simpler, before answering a text that triggers you, pause. Before arguing, breathe. Before replying in a meeting, wait 2 seconds. Those seconds aren't wasted. They're where power is reclaimed. Don't let your mind toss you around like a leaf in a storm. Anchor it, and the anchor is always there, right under your nose. At Stoic Daily, we believe peace starts with a single breath. Try it now, 1 minute of slow, conscious breathing. Then tell us in the comments, what changed? 8. Obsession is the thief of peace. Ever tried walking forward while constantly turning your head to look back? Sooner or later, you stumble. That's what happens when your mind is stuck in the past. Now add anxiety about the future, and it's like walking through fog, unsure where your next step lands. You're alive, but not truly present. That's not clarity, that's survival mode. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Man lives only in the present. The rest is either gone or hasn't happened yet." And if a Roman emperor, burdened with wars, betrayals, and political chaos, could say that, so can we. The truth is, your mind is brilliant at creating movies from things that already ended, or building disasters from things that haven't even happened. It loops scenes, rewinds conversations, and fast-forwards problems. And while it's doing all that, you miss the only thing you can ever touch. This moment. Ever sent a message you wish you hadn't? Imagine texting a long rant meant for your partner, but sending it to your mom. Now your heart's pounding, your mind racing. Why did I do that? What if she's furious? What if this ruins everything? You're stuck in the what was and the what if. But the message is sent. It's done. This is when you need what the Stoics call a return to reason. Start here. Reach into your pocket, touch something, your ring, your bracelet, your pen. Let that small object anchor you. This is your present moment totem. Then reset just 1 minute. Listen to your breath. Feel your feet. Ask yourself, what can I do now? Not what if, not why me, just what now? And if there's something you can do, act. If not, release. The past no longer needs your energy. The future doesn't need your panic. All it asks is your presence. Calm isn't somewhere you arrive. It's the ground you stand on if you choose it. At Stoic Daily, we believe clarity begins the moment you stop chasing ghosts. The present is your power. Share below. What moment from the past or future do you need to release today? Finally. 9. Reclaim calm with your hands. When your mind spins out of control, don't try to outthink it, outmove it. The Stoics taught through action. Epictetus said, "Don't explain your philosophy, embody it." And sometimes that starts not with words, but with your hands. These days, our minds are always on. Notifications, news, noise. We scroll more than we shape. We reply more than we create. And that's the problem. When your thoughts pile up like traffic, the fastest path to clarity is not thinking more. It's doing something real. Try this. Put down the phone. Pick up something simple, a pencil, a tool, even dough. Knead it, sketch, clean a drawer, fix that squeaky hinge. Why? Because movement resets the mind. During World War II, soldiers carved wood and sewed by hand, not as hobbies, but as a means to cope with the stress of being under fire. Their hands anchored them when nothing else could. Modern psychology refers to this as the flow state. Mihaly found that when we engage in tasks that require focus and attention, such as drawing, cooking, or sculpting, the mind tends to quiet down. You're not escaping reality, you're engaging with it fully. It's therapy in motion. Still overwhelmed? Try what we call paper therapy. No need to be Picasso. Draw lines, color blocks, and create circles while the music plays. Or use clay, press, roll, and shape it. Your thoughts will quiet without force. You're not fighting chaos. You're redirecting energy. Or enter the kitchen. No recipe, no pressure. Just peel, slice, stir. When your hands lead, the mind follows. You'll feel it, a drop in tension, a moment of stillness, a flicker of control returning. Here's your challenge. When you feel the storm coming, don't try to meditate through panic. Move. Use your hands to break the loop. Build, create, touch the world again. Because when your body engages with the present, the mind stops clinging to the past or fearing the future. At Stoic Daily, we believe your hands are more than just tools. They're gateways to calm. Rediscover them, reclaim your clarity, and when you do, share what you made. The calm you choose, the freedom you build. Every time you choose calm, you're not just calming your nerves, you're reclaiming your power. That quiet breath, that pause, that moment when you don't react, it's not weakness, it's mastery. Because the real fight is never out there, it's within. Between the storm and your response, between the trigger and your training. And every time you choose peace, you're proving something powerful, that the outside world doesn't own you anymore. So if you've made it this far, drop it in the comments right now. I choose to live in calm. That one sentence is more than a declaration. It's a decision, a new standard, a reset of how you move through chaos. And if this journey spoke to you, don't just leave it here. Tap subscribe, hit the bell, and give this video a like so more Stoics in training can find their way here. And don't stop now. We've put together a full playlist waiting on screen. Stories, tools, lessons to help you anchor deeper into clarity and self-command. Click it, step in. Let's continue to build this together. Until next time, hold your ground, lead with calm, and as always, embrace your inner Stoic. At Stoic Philosophy Daily, we believe that peace isn't the reward, it's the discipline.
If you're seeking more, discover the full path on my channel, Stoic Philosophy Daily.